Check. Okay.
You look like a burnout pilot.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
1980s drug pilot or something like that.
Yeah, like a rental pilot in some third world country.
Hell yeah. I don't know what episode it is. I believe it is 71, and I'm just going to go ahead and start. We got a new guest on today. Some know him as Hustle Trees. Some know him as Melissa McCarthy's Wet Dream. It is Vincent Higbee.
This is all true. Thank you for the welcome.
Yes, he's sitting in for Brad. He's got a big chair to fill, but I think he's doing a pretty good job.
I do have a big chair to fill.
So how we doing this morning?
Doing pretty good, man. It's been a pretty easygoing day. Can't complain. Get to hang out and chat with one of my best friends.
Ah, so this is the most returned guest we've had, I believe. I think we're at 3 times, right?
Yeah.
I think this is 3 times, and he was our number 1 guest, our first guest, and number 1 guest.
Aww.
Brad doesn't know we're doing this episode, so this will be a surprise to Brad. He's mad at me for skipping so many deals, but hey, it's hunting season. I don't know. I really wanted a deer. I think Vince can understand that, but yeah, Bradley sure doesn't.
I'm right there with you, bro.
But I'm not getting any deer, that's for sure. But yeah, let's dig in. Have you been paying attention to the news lately?
Not really. Not even slightly. I just finished like a month-long work project, and this last week I have zoned out. I have done nothing. I've done everything I can not to get out of bed before noon. So,
That's just fantastic news.
It's well, wonderful.
Did you hear about Superman?
No.
You didn't hear about Superman?
No. Tell me all about it.
I'm not. So I don't know if you. I know Fox is super into the like Marvel, DC shit. You know what I mean? Are you into that at all?
Not really. Like I've seen some of the movies. Years and years ago, I used to read the comics, but just because there was no internet, so that was one of the things you could do.
I take issue a little bit. I think it's kind of gay. Like, I think grown people that are super into it, and there's a lot of people that are very invested in the Avengers and Iron Man, and I just find it kind of stupid. I think if you're 13, 14, that's like totally acceptable to be into that shit, but I mean, I'll watch it, and it's all right, but I'm not going to get, like, a dad boner for fucking Iron Man. But anyways, and I know this is totally different. It's DC, so don't offend the fucking Marvel people. But this is right. DC, which I feel like they're, over the last 8 years has really, like, not done a good enough job to keep up with the Marvel universe. You know what I mean? Marvel is just fucking knocking it out of the park on every fucking movie they've done, other than like Ant-Man or something like that, maybe. But I'm sure they still get crazy amount of money, even for like Ant-Man or the Flash or whatever the fuck those like oddball ones. But so DC does Batman, Superman, and they're all kind of weird. I don't know. They're going a little bit different of approach. And I read 2 whole articles, and I still couldn't quite understand. Because the Superman story is so, like, convoluted. There's, like, because a lot of times you get people talking about, like, Superman or Iron Man, and they start talking about, like, the comic books, and it kind of confuses me. You know what I mean? Like, wait, are they talking about movies or comic books? Or, then a bunch of them have, like, Saturday morning cartoon skits, you know what I mean? Where it'll be that whole... So it's like the story of Superman is this huge story. There's all these different facets. They had the live action one, right? Smallville or something like that. So anyways, this new one, which again, I'm confused what platform it's actually on. I don't know if it's a comic book run or if it's actually a movie or a TV show. I couldn't quite figure this out. I was getting confused. But one of those, there's like a new... It's called, like, I should have wrote it down. It's like Superman Cocaine or something like that. I don't know. Again, I'm not into it, but I think it's a comic book, but they just wrote the new Spider-Man out as the whole storyline is going to be about him falling in love with another man. And there's going to be like a kissing scene where he kisses another man, and they've taken away. So I had heard this a long time ago, and up until I read this, I was like, oh, yeah, that was a famous motto. was Superman. It's like truth, justice, and a better America or something like that. Or that's like his motto. It's like truth, justice, and a better America, or something with him. Because Superman was created as like this patriotic character way back in the day. You know what I mean? Like that was the whole idea behind Superman. Well, so not only did they just make him gay, they also changed the tagline, which is now truth, justice, and for a better tomorrow. So they took away the American part.
And he was an immigrant, so don't forget that.
Was he?
He came
from another planet?
Yeah, he's literally the definition of alien.
I'd forgotten that he was an alien. That's right.
Yep.
So anyways, I just think that's kind of dumb. I think that's... And there's a few people in the DC world that have spoke out against it and are not very happy. I know one of the big dudes just quit and was like, fuck this, I'm done with DC.
Was it the guy that plays Superman? He's like, I don't want to have to make out with the dude.
No. It was like a writer, someone like really one of the big dudes, like for DC, that's like a major writer or whatever. And he told this, I can't remember his name. I do so bad with writing notes because I'll just write like one word and I'll be like, oh, I got all the information up here, and then I'll start talking about it and like, I don't have any of that information. Right. But I just read this dude's story, and he was saying he, like, I guess he used to go to all these Comic-Cons like 10 years ago, and he'd wheelchair like the original one of the original like writers for Superman. And he went off, and he's just like, this is fucking bullshit. All this woke PC bullshit's stupid. He's like, they're changing characters. He's like, none of the original people that ever made any of these characters would pass any of this bullshit. He's like, this is just fucking political correct bullshit, blah, blah. He's like, Superman's not gay. What the fuck are we doing right now? Like, this is just ridiculous.
Well, I don't know. I guess it's weird to me when you take some, I mean, Superman's been out since what, like the fucking 50s?
Yeah.
60s?
Yeah.
When you take something that long and flip the script on it, but at the same time, I mean, what if he's just coming out? He's just, getting comfortable with it. You never know.
I guess, but it's just this huge push right now it's the same dead horse I've been kicking for fucking years now, but this push for like, I have nothing against trans people or gay people. But I feel like 10 years ago, we were already at this point of like, you guys won. You know what I mean? Like you guys got all the shit you're talking about, and it's just never good enough. You know what I mean? It's like, well, they're calling for like there needs to be more representation of gay and trans people in movies. And it's like, no, there doesn't, because how many trans and gay people, what's the percentage of trans people in the world? It's like 1% or under 1%.
Right.
You guys already have 1% of movies. So you are getting fair representation. If you want 50% of movies to have a trans character, well, then you're being over publicized for your community. So
right.
Like
then you're white people doing it.
Yes, exactly. It all goes back the same fucking thing of the equity over equality type shit. But it just makes me so, I don't know. I just think it's so dumb. Like, I don't know. Just dumb topic number one that made me really mad.
Inclusivity. Everyone has to be included now.
Dude, I was in the shower before the episode, and I was just thinking about shit, and that Melissa McCarthy bit hit me, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. I don't know if you thought that was funny, but...
Spot on,
yeah.
Sir. Spot on. I greatly appreciate it. I think she would as well.
Yeah. I think she's actually... Do you remember the first movie that went big for her, Bridesmaids? You seen that?
Yeah.
You know the scene with the cop? You know what I mean? Like, the guy on the airplane that he's the...
Yeah.
Did you know that's... I believe that's her husband, or they were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Did you know that he cameos in every single one of her movies?
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
No?
he's in every single one of them. But yeah.
So it is her husband, right?
Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah.
That one's so good. Okay. Next topic. I have someone on my Facebook, And I don't think I've brought it up on the show, but I did bring it up to Brad and Kayla. We have a text thread going that she's always commenting on our episodes. And I got heated. They weren't heated. They totally disagreed with me. And I'll see what you think about it. Is there's someone on my Facebook, this girl, who I don't know why we're friends. I fucking am not the biggest fan of this girl. I'll never forget freshman year science class. Uh, I don't know. We didn't like each other. And one day I'm just sitting there and she's sitting next to me and she just starts freaking the fuck out on me. And I'm like, I wasn't even paying attention to you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she's like, you put glue all over my fucking seat. And I'm like, no, I didn't. I didn't do anything. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she was so adamant that I had fucking put glue all over her seat, ended up getting sent to Mr. Barlow. It was like a big deal. Everyone kept, well, why'd you put glue on her seat? Like, I didn't fucking put glue on her seat. Like, I didn't do anything, this girl. I was like, I hate her. Now I hate her even more, but I didn't do anything to her. Anyways, we're friends on Facebook. I don't know why. And she just had a baby and she keeps posting shit. It's like she's trying to get, and no one fucking comments on it. I'm just sitting in the background like, what the fuck? Like, I want to write so bad, but it would make me look like such a dick. Is the newborn baby, I mean, a month old, and they're taking it to a chiropractor. And I just like, what the fuck are you doing? Dude, she posted a picture the other day, like, of the dude fucking doing fucking shit to a baby, like cracking its back. Like, one, I fucking think all chiropractic's bullshit. I'll never go to a chiropractor. And I get why it makes people feel good. Yeah, you're cracking your back. It just, I don't see it ever doing any good. And I don't think they're fucking doctors. I think they're hacks of doctors. And if you're doing it to a fucking infant, it just goes to show that your whole profession is a fucking joke. I don't know how you feel about chiropractic. I fucking hate it.
I can't imagine like adjusting a baby. Like don't they still have like soft bones and shit?
Yeah, they don't even have a skull yet. The whole backside of their skull, an infant, you can just touch their brain on the backside of their skull. It hasn't even developed. They don't even have kneecaps yet. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's just, I don't know. There was that fucking, 3 years ago or whatever, Joe Rogan went fucking hard on chiropractic, and I fucking bought that shit, and I've been sailing with it hard. Fuck those people. They are not real doctors. I am convinced, and I've gone to a chiropractor once. When I was like 19, I had a sheet of drywall. I just stuck it up on a ceiling, and then I was on scaffolding, and I dropped my neck down like 2 feet, and it had 2 screws or 3 screws in it, and they broke. And a piece of drywall, 5/8, fucking hit me on the top of the head, and it fucked my neck up bad. And went to a chiropractor, and yeah, it felt fucking awesome. He just, and I was like, oh shit. But I don't know. Now that I've listened to the pros and cons and how much actual schooling they have to go to, fuck that. You ain't touching my shit. Get the fuck away from me.
Right.
Do you go to chiropractors?
I've been to a chiropractor before. I haven't gone in several years. I have a kind of fucked up leg. So I used to have him adjust my hip and lower back, and I could feel a difference, but same thing. Once I started hearing the debate of what actually makes a chiropractor a doctor or not a doctor, I was like, this is like based on zero science or medicine.
Yeah, and they're doing I don't know, dude. Don't fuck with the neck and don't fuck with the back. Like, it seems like the gamble to just feel good is way too high. And everyone that's bitching about it, it's like, if you just adjusted your lifestyle, just stretch, you know what I mean? Stretch every day, do that shit. Your shit's going to feel way better. It's like, well, I don't want to stretch every day. It's like, well, then stop bitching about your fucking neck. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I mean, whatever. You guys all do you. You want to go fucking have someone adjust your neck? Fucking go for it. But I guarantee you, in the long run, you're going to have more problems with your neck and back than I will by just stretching. You know what I mean?
I started stretching every day. It's about a 15-minute routine in the morning. It's right after I wake up, get the dog out, get started with the day, and then I do about a 15-minute stretching routine, and that has been more beneficial for me. Again, anecdotal evidence, but it's been more beneficial for me than going to a chiropractor whatsoever. But
Stretching is so fucking important, and I don't know anybody that stretches. You know what I mean? Other than construction guys that are forced to stretch,
Right.
doing your morning stretch and flex, no one stretches except like yoga people. And it's like, huh, that's weird. All the yoga people I know have zero problems. You know what I mean? Fucking
And
never have to go to a chiropractor.
And don't go to a chiropractor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I fucking, but Brad and Kayla, they fucking are all about the chiropractic, and I fucking hate it. Can't do it.
Now a good massage therapist, that's where it's at.
I can't do it. I'm too ticklish. It drives me insane. I've wanted a massage so bad my entire life, but I can't. Every girlfriend I've ever had, like literally, they can touch me right here, but if it moves 1 inch down or 1 inch up, dude, it's just like, fucking get off of me. I can't do it. It makes me so mad.
Tell them that. Go to one and just be like, I'm incredibly ticklish. Is there anything that you can do to fucking minimize that? And just see what happens. What's the worst case scenario? You're gonna get tickled for a little bit.
I'll try.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty good payoff.
I've heard some funny stories. One of my bosses fucking around here years ago, he was like, dude, I went to this massage place and they jacked me off at the end. I was like, fuck yeah, man.
That's
they got
legit.
they got the Asian ones around here, those little cheap Asian massage parlors.
Weird.
So that sounds fun.
I don't want to pay someone to jerk me off. I honestly, like, me and my dick have probably the best relationship I've ever had in my life. So I really don't think that there's ever going to be anyone out there that can beat me off better than I do. It's not going to happen.
Okay. Well, we'll write an email to Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
See what she has to say about this.
Maybe she can just watch. She can just watch and give me some like encouraging words.
There you go. Maybe that would make it better. Maybe you still do it, but Melissa McCarthy's doing like a kind of a cuckold situation in the background.
I don't want that. Well, yeah, I mean, like if it's just her, a cuckold situation to me would make it seem like her husband's there too, and then I think that's when it starts getting weird.
Well, cuckold like your hand, like
the
left
like do I
hand
draw?
has to...
Do I draw a face on it?
Okay. Let's Dave
Didn't see
Chappelle.
it going there, did you?
I didn't. How you feeling about the Dave Chappelle thing? I'm sure you've heard about this.
I have. I'm a big fan. I think Dave Chappelle. I won't say that he's the greatest comic of all time, but I also won't debate people that say he is, because I mean, it's a matter of opinion, and I don't think mine should count. But he's definitely up there. Definitely one of the best comedians of all time.
So, but are you privy to how much he's being protested right now?
Yeah, they're fucking tearing him apart. What was the last one he had? Was the last one he had Sticks and Stones?
That was the last one, but the most recent one was The Closer.
Right.
Which came out like a month ago.
Well, on the Closer, they said that Dave Chappelle proved that you don't have to be white to be a white supremacist. And it ripped him apart for trans jokes, and that they're just doing the same thing. And it's like, well, I don't know what to tell you. He's making fucking jokes. That's his job.
I'm happy. I'm happy that finally it seems like big personalities, and it seems like the fucking pendulum's kind of swinging back the opposite direction, like the woke fucking hardcore push that everything's got to be politically correct is finally getting some pushback, where I feel like the last 3 years has just been zero pushback. It just keeps getting crazier and crazier and crazier. And so I'm really happy that, he hasn't folded to jokes, because it's been 3 specials in a row where he's made fun of the LGBT community, and it's not that bad. That's what it gets so much more infuriating, is the jokes aren't hateful. They're just jokes.
Right.
Like, they're not that bad. I really don't get what they're saying. I really don't understand what they're saying. They're not like, no one watches that and is like, I'm going to go kill a gay person. You know what I mean? After it's like, what are you
No.
talking about? These are funny jokes. The whole joke about them driving in the car and the fucking G's are driving and the L's are
Yeah.
in the passenger seat. That one's the funniest fucking bit. I don't get how you can think that that's hate speech. Like that's not. It's funny. So it's cool that that's happening. It's cool that Chappelle's testing it and that a lot of people seem to be standing up against it. But in the same sense, like, so this happened. It's been going on for like 2-3 weeks, and I've been following it a little bit. But what I said one night, I was thinking about it, and it's still, it kind of infuriates me that, like, of course, it's a black guy that's kind of getting the pass. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
what I kind of compared it to. I was just thinking about it one night, and I was like the Dr. Seuss thing. I looked up all the pictures that they said were like racist, and like they banned the books. They don't print anymore of these certain books. The ones with the little Chinese caricature. I don't like no. He can't stand up for himself. You know what I mean? Like. And
Right.
no one stood up for him, and it makes me so fucking mad. And it's like, I mean, good on Dave Chappelle, good on him kind of standing his ground, but kind of fuck him too, because it's funny that he'll make a stand against PC woke culture, but literally in the same stroke doesn't like it irritates me that because he's very hardcore BLM and like very hardcore on that side of it, and it's like, oh, so like as long as it's not against black people, it's fine. But I don't know. I kind of get that vibe with Dave Chappelle. It's like, oh, as long as it's not black people, you know what I mean? Then it's fine to make fun of. But it's very serious if it comes to social injustices of black people, and he'll like take that stand. And it's like, it's kind of just bullshit to me. It's like, no, dude, that like, that's how I feel. I think it's bullshit that he'll make fun of and poke fun at the gay pride thing, and like essentially what he's saying is it's not that bad. You know what I mean? You guys are kind of being bitches about it, but then in the same stance, as soon as George Floyd hit, he fucking went hard in the paint against racial inequality, and I think that's
Right.
fucking stupid. It's just like, oh, okay, I guess when it affects you, you're mad about it, but if it affects anybody else, they better buck up and fucking take it. It's kind of like, well, kind of it's not a hardcore double standard with him, but I do think there's a slight double standard with that. And I just want everyone to stop bitching across the board. Like, just stop bitching. Stop trying to make everything this big fucking issue that it's not. I get George Floyd was kind of fucked up, but it's not enough to burn cities down. And he never fucking said that. You know what I mean? He never spoke out against Antifa or BLM. And it's like, yeah, I get George Floyd died, and I get that it was brutal, but you're talking about 1 out of 300 million people. Like, sorry, shit happens. You know what I mean? Shit's gonna happen. Uh, I don't know. That's what I took out of it. I do love Chappelle. I think he's the greatest, but I do think there's a double standard. And I don't know. The other day when I was just thinking about Dr. Seuss, it just made me so mad. It was like, this isn't racist. This shit isn't racist. And he got fucking banned. Fuck that. I don't know. Like, I'm glad there's a pushback, but there needs to be a much stronger pushback of just like, everyone needs to shut the fuck up. Grow a pair of balls.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not inclusive.
Yeah. Well, as long as you use the right pronouns, you can grow a pair of balls, and everyone's about
I included my pronouns on our Zoom meeting.
it. He did. They added that. That was something brand new. It wasn't even on the list. I didn't notice it when I signed into Zoom, but I guess now they're adding a pronoun section to your name, which, I mean, of course, why wouldn't they? But
It asked me if I wanted to share, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I do."
it's zippity doo dah.
Yep.
Zippity doo dah day.
Yeah, you can choose whichever one you like.
Do you have anything to add there to the Chappelle thing? That rant?
The only part to that I think I can add anything to is when it comes to supporting BLM, I think I can understand where he's coming at from it. When I mean he grew up a poor dude in Washington D.C. I mean he's outlined his position on it several times. I mean, have you seen the video? There's a Tyler Childers song called "Long Violent History." Have you ever seen it?
Nope.
It's definitely worth a listen, because he talks about, he's like, just imagine if it was the other way around. Imagine if cops were holding young white men down in the street by their fucking neck. I mean, granted, if you break the law or commit a crime, there are there are things that are probably going to happen to you. At some point you're going to have to pay for that, but it seems like there's a predominant side of violence that's happening in this, and the song that Tyler released was, I would almost call it eye opening. It's worth a listen. It's pretty damn good. It's consider where you come from, and in how you make your decisions on stuff like that.
I hear what you're saying, and I know that's the big push from the BLM side is exactly kind of what you're saying. But I still don't think one is you take that argument, you take George Floyd, is you're essentially the argument comes down to, is it systemic? I don't think so. I strongly, strongly, strongly disagree. I do not think at this day and age it is systemic. And I think if you're looking for anything, you're going to find it at 300 million people. There's 300 million. And I'm not saying what happened to George Floyd or what happens to any black dude when it comes to a cop or something like that is justified. But it's not my responsibility, and it's not any white person's responsibility. The responsibility it lies on is who did that action to another person. That cop deserves to be in prison or the death sentence. Either way. But that has nothing to do with me, and that has nothing to do with white people in general. If that dude's racist, okay. But there's always going to be racist people. So what this argument will never end unless we all just understand that you got to just take some evil. You're acting as if it's still Jim Crow laws out there, and that there's lynchings going on, and there is not. And it's like, well, you don't understand what it's like to be a black man. Okay. Like, what does that even mean? Well, you don't understand what it's like to be a white guy. Like, it's a stupid thing to say. Like, no, I think I get the gist of what's happening in America, and I'm sorry that there is a percentage of people who are having it more difficult, but I disagree on why they're having it more difficult. I don't think it's the police officers. And this defunding the police isn't making anything better. This like huge decline in the black community started, to me, like, turn into gang violence and shit like that, started with the crack epidemic. And the more and more we pull laws away from these communities, the worse they get. That's the problem. That's the issue. It has nothing to do with the cops. Yes, there is racist cops, but I just totally, most cops, I mean, I've met a lot of shitty cops, but the most cops I know they're doing it for the right reason. You know what I mean? Like, I disagree with the whole movement. And I don't think burning a city down changes anything. And I think you're blaming the wrong people. And you're just destroying cities. Like, Portland is fucked because of the BLM movement. What has it changed? Didn't change anything. All these fucking white kids didn't change a fucking thing. But they didn't want to change a thing. It's just angry white kids piggybacking on social issues. And they just so full of hate. And they're the ones destroying. I guarantee you go down there, it's 95% white, spoiled bitch kids from the suburbs that are fucking now 23, 24 years old, angry about everything, and just go burn a city down. All in the name of BLM. It's like, dude, you don't give a fuck about, you know what I mean? You don't give a fuck about black culture. You know what I mean? You're just an angry white person.
Yeah, it's a... I don't know. It's a situation that I don't think I have a correct viewpoint to really better it at all. I don't know.
I mean, talking about it's essentially pointless. It becomes like just kicking a dead horse, essentially. But I just get filled with so much rage I try to let go of it, but I can't. It's every fucking day. It's staring you in the face of just
I guess the biggest thing about the George Floyd video that really was an issue for me is, I mean, it was pretty fucked up watching that guy.
It was murder. It was 100% murder. He fucking murdered that dude. Intentionally killed that guy.
If I know for a fact that if I take my knee and put it on your fucking neck for 8 minutes and however long,
you're gonna die.
I don't know if you're gonna die, but there are serious medical issues that could happen. I could fucking snap a vertebrae. I can cut off blood flow. I can cut off airflow. I mean, it takes what, 4 minutes of reduced airflow to your brain before you start having major mental issues. That's anyway. I think the biggest part about it is they had him handcuffed and they had him in the car. He was handcuffed and he was in the car. Leave it there. Why did
I'm
you
not?
take him
No,
back out?
I do not disagree with that at all.
I don't.
That
understand.
dude is a piece of shit. He murdered someone, and he deserves the full. And I will totally get on board with a cop has a privilege. If you abuse that privilege, you should get, hands down, a higher sentence than a civilian doing that to someone else. You have an oath and an obligation to protect and serve. If you're going to take out your race, your bigotry on a black person, or your hatred on this dude specifically, if there was he knew who this person was and was just killing him, that's so fucked up. That's not what I'm saying at all. But like, if that happens and then cities get burnt to the fucking ground, like, one, you're blaming the wrong people. You're just doing pointless destruction that doesn't change anything. That dude's dead. What you need to trust the court system. I think it's like, what's irritating to me is like, that's all okay for a lot of people. Everything that happened with the riots, that's all fine. Like, that's justified rioting, and that isn't domestic terrorism. But then the fucking insurrection, that's like the biggest deal on the planet. And it's like, to me, the insurrection makes way more sense. Like, there's a group of people, whatever you want to, even if you think that the QAnon thing is a bunch of crazy fucking, crazy rednecks, at least they are taking their fight to who they view as the problem. And to me, it's way more justified. Breaking it, like, burning a city down in Portland, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Rioting the fucking Capitol building and taking it over, that makes sense. These people felt like the fucking election was rigged, and all these people inside this building are ruining America, which they are. You know what I mean? Like, these are some of the most evil fucking people on the planet. Fuck them.
I've been saying it for years. If you've been in office long enough to where it was okay to say the N-word in open, there's a problem. You probably should no longer be there. I mean, there's 84, 85, 86-year-old people sitting in Congress. Have you ever sat down and had a conversation with an 86-year-old person?
It's about 50% of them are god awful to talk to, and 60% of them you're surprised. You're like, wow, you're actually pretty mentally there. But then you get fucking Joe Biden out there. That's just
But then they stand up and they've shit their pants. It's like, oh yeah, okay, I forgot where we are.
And it's not, and not only them being old. It's, dude, this whole shit is so fucking corrupt. I don't. That's another thing that really weirds me out. And I keep saying kind of the same thing over and over again, but I think it's so weird. I feel like there's been this huge switch in like Democrat thinking. And for me, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, Democrats were very like the liberal mindset was very anti-establishment. You know what I mean? Like fucking, like they're more into big government, but it's like the trust of these rich people, which there still is. It's so funny. They echo this 1% thing over and over again, but then it's like, just look at the DNC. They are the 1%. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Right.
you're mad at fucking Walmart and Amazon and Elon Musk. It's like, where do you think all these fucking people are getting their money? You know what I mean? They're all in bed together. They're fucking so evil. And but it's like, oh, it's a different. The fucking fuck CNN. Fuck. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, just they're all evil. They're all evil motherfuckers.
Did you know that Amazon has a multi-billion-dollar data storage contract with the federal government?
No.
Ooh, you should check that out too. It's
pretty
interesting.
I am convinced
it's pretty interesting what some of these companies do for the government.
It's so I just don't get it. And that's what I think a lot of this is that, and that's what makes me so much more angry. It's like you turn on CNN or Fox News or any of these major news things. It's all they're doing is just getting people mad. And it's like, if you really, I mean, it's such a cliche thing to say, like those memes people post where they're like, you know, what the government's really afraid of is us, you know, being agreeing on something and standing together, black or white or whatever. And it's like, that's super cliche, but it's fucking true. Like,
well, yeah,
what they're doing right now is just segregating us and making us fight. And then they get away with whatever the fuck they want to. And it's been going, it's just, and it's like, how are people not seeing this? That, like, do you think they give a fuck that Portland's burning to the ground? No, they fucking love it. CNN fucking loves it. You know how much money? Not only are they making asinine amounts of money on ratings, because their ratings for the last 20 years have been god awful. No one fucking watched the news anymore. Well, fucking what happened with pandemic, George Floyd, all that shit. It's just like they went full tilt on just hate. How much hate can we put through the TV, make you hate someone else? And then now they're fucking, the numbers are all up. And it's, instead of being mad at CNN, everyone's like, well, fuck the Republicans. And it's like, they're not the enemy. You realize that, right? But it's almost to the point they are the enemy now. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, unless the group think changes, all the things after it, the bigger things aren't going to change. As long as you are hating me, we got to at least deal with that first before you can deal with CNN and then deal with Congress people on top of that. You know what I mean? It's just a chain. And then not only are the ratings up and they're making money on that, you know that anybody with any fucking, like, the pandemic, you know, anyone with any fucking ball in the game, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, any of these huge corporations, you don't think they're fucking paying these people to say shit to make them more money? Fuck off, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
I saw
they go all jerk each other off. You know what I mean? The DNC, fucking all of them, RNC, DNC, they all fucking get their lobbyists together. There's a bunch of backdoor deals, jerking each other off. Fucking, you know what I mean? It's like, you do this for me, I'll do this for you. Everyone's fighting. Who gives a shit?
Right. I was searching through Reddit the other day, just looking around, looking at stuff, and I saw a video compilation someone had made of probably 25 news broadcasts and news stations, and it said sponsored by Pfizer.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, weird. Okay.
And I mean, that's a whole other fucking moneymaker. You know what I mean? Just what's going on. Like, that's what irritates. I looked that up the other day because it was kind of confusing me. It was like, who's paying for all these? Pfizer just doesn't give away a bunch of vaccines. You know what I mean? They don't do all the fucking. Is there a ghost in front of you? Looks like a ghost.
What?
Is there a ghost? I'm a ghost.
Oh, my roommate came out.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I looked that up, and we're paying for it. The American government is paying for all these vaccines. So there's billboards out. I just drove past the billboard the other day out on my way to Lincoln City. Huge billboard, fucking get vaccinated, it's free, essentially is what it said. And I'm like, no, it's not free. We're paying for this. The American government is paying for that. And do you know who the American government takes that money from? Us. Fuck you. It's not free. Like, and what a scheme, dude. Like, really, what a scheme. Imagine being Pfizer and you fucking just came up with a vaccine that's mandated. Everyone's got to fucking take it and you get all the fucking money for it. It's like, dude, what a good fucking deal. You know what I mean? It's like, and I'm not supposed to say something's a little fucking fishy about this whole fucking thing. Like, fuck off. There's so much money being made. And it's like, well, be scared of COVID. It's like, fuck you, CNN. Fuck you, government. Like, fuck off. And then like every other debate, what's happening? It has nothing to do with them, has nothing to do with the DNC, has nothing to do with the drug company, has nothing to do with the news company. It just has to do with Republican and Democrat. Fuck you, we all hate you. You're a dumb shit. Now we're back at square one again. Everyone just hates each other. It's like, this is just crazy. Do you not see the common thing that happens with every topic that happens? It ends up with just two groups of people screaming, fuck you. You're a dumb shit. You know what I mean? You don't believe in science? It's like, no, it's just there's a massive amount of money being fucking made right now, and no one's finding this fucking trippy at all. Like, you don't think Pfizer is making asinine amounts of money right now, and then you want to bitch about the 1% in the next sentence, just like the 1%'s fucking the world up. Yeah, isn't that kind of what we're all fucking talking about right now? But for some reason, when it comes to COVID, it's like, you don't believe in science. It's like, Jesus Christ, like, fuck, I do. I just kind of asking some questions about how fucking this is crazy. You're mandating. It's just crazy.
There's all sorts of crazy shit going on. But between the amount of money that's been pumped out of the Federal Reserve in the last 18 months and I don't know. But yeah, back to what you said about it's paid for by the government. Well, you know what they say, it's government funded. No, that's taxpayer funded. But think of where your money's going. Yeah, that kind of shit, it kind of infuriates me. But
so while we're on the topic, I this was later on down the list, but we might as well just clump this in with that. But we might as well just go on a fucking fuck you, Brandon type deal. So we got the shipping crisis, we got the border crisis. So, what's been in the news for a month now is this $5.3 trillion infrastructure plan.
Do you know what that
25% of this bill.
Do you know what that started out as? Hold on, time out. Do you know how much money that was supposed to be when it came out? 2.7.
Yeah. Well, and then they've, yeah. But anyways, with this bill, now the proposed bill, which was 8,000 pages long or some fucking crazy deal.
Yeah, it was only like 8,600 pages.
25% of this bill actually goes towards infrastructure. And this is a whole other topic. And I kind of get why they do it is if you didn't combine bills, literally nothing would get done. You know what I mean? If you literally had to gather these people together and they had to literally go topic by topic and vote on shit and try to get it passed, oh my God, if you didn't lump bills together, it would oh my God, it'd be the biggest snail fucking, it would take us 10 years to get anything done.
Well, there's a saying about that. If you ever want to slow something down, sprinkle a little bit of bureaucracy in it.
But honestly, they're not only that, I mean, I think it was from my remembering government class, is it's kind of set up that way in a way. Like they kind of wanted things to go slow, you know what I mean? So that there's actually debate about it and, you know what I mean? Instead of things just kind of sliding through the cracks, you know what I mean? It's kind of meant to, from executive to the judicial, they wanted that shit to kind of go slow. So that it got debated upon. But then they kind of just circumvented that whole thing with lumping bills together. You know what I mean? And that's it's just crazy when you hear that. And it's like 8,000 pages. Like what? Like that's insane.
Yeah.
Like that's just crazy. But
how many people do you think read that?
Well, that's what's funny too, is they release it and then they're trying to get that shit passed within like 4 days. You know what I mean? It's like, well, yeah, the reason you're trying to get it passed in 4 days is so people don't fucking read it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So 25% of this bill actually goes for infrastructure plan. I just looked a little bit of this up. So $10 billion to create a civilian climate corporation, $20 billion to advance racial equity and environmental justice, $175 billion in subsidies for electric vehicles, $213 billion to build, retrofit 2 million houses, buildings, $100 billion for new public schools and making school lunches greener, $12 billion for community colleges, billions to eliminate racial and gender inequalities in STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. $100 billion to expand broadband internet. I'm kind of down with that one. $25 billion for government child programs. I heard about this one. That's ridiculous. Like, come on. We're trying to pass a fucking infrastructure bill, and you have $25 billion in childcare programs for government employees. Like, what? Like, fuck you, dude. Like, why is that in there? That's one of those things. It's just like, you fucking cunts. That was just a few that I went through. It was on the list, so I figured we'd talk about the infrastructure bill a little bit. But it sounds like there's a lot of problems with that whole fucking thing, you know.
It always makes me laugh to see the kind of things that are included in bills like that. I mean, that's been going on for years and years, and there's video recordings from I'm trying to remember when it was. It was like, I think it was the early 80s, and they're going over some budget numbers, but everything's redacted. So they're voting on spending literally untold amounts of money, and none of them have any idea what it is because the numbers just blacked out. It's a redacted number. It's just not there. And it's just like, yeah, sure. Is it $60? Word. Give it to them. No, it's probably $4 trillion.
Yeah. Cunts. Okay. Let's lighten it up. Get away from the political shit. I was driving past a high school the other day, right here in Aloha, and what's funny is it's actually kind of a shitty high school. They have this high school here in Beaverton, and it's an old women's prison. It's actually pretty neat. It's like, and the surrounding area has all been built up, so now it's kind of weird. It's this prison like in the middle of the city, and but it's a high school. They've turned it into a high school, and it was a women's prison. But anyways, it's kind of a shittier high school. It's starting to get like gentrified a little bit, this certain area. And now that school is starting to get more money because the property taxes have been raised so much in the surrounding area. But I was driving by it, and I just shook my head looking at the parking lot, where almost 75% of the cars were nicer than the car I was driving. And it blew me away. I was like, who the fuck buys their kid a $30,000 to $40,000 car? You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck would do that? My kid's getting a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. My first car was $400 fucking dollars. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how it should be. Fucking, it just blew me. There's like fucking Range Rovers, Land Rovers, fucking BMWs, brand new Outbacks and shit like that. It's like,
those are all the kids. Those are all the kids going to Portland and protesting.
Exactly. But it's fun. It was just 75%. You know what I mean? So I'm sure half the school doesn't drive, probably. You know what I mean? But fucking still, that's hundreds of kids who are driving 30. That parking lot had fucking $30 million in cars in it. You know what I mean? It was just like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Shitload of nice vehicles.
It just blew me away. It was just something that I just was like, that's so weird.
I drove past the one in Sandpoint the last time that I was home, and
same thing.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's
a lot nicer cars than when we went to school.
Oh yeah.
I only remember the kid who was, in my class, we had the kid whose family owned Lighthouse. He had a nice car, but it wasn't even that, well, for the time it was pretty nice. He had the Mini when it first came out. Right. And fucking, that was a pretty cool car. I know we had that car. Then we had some kid in my grade, or he was a year above me maybe, who his dad had all the rights for, candy bars for the military, and like kid was fucking filthy loaded, and he was a troubled kid. He got sent to one of the troubled homes, you know what I mean? And somehow he was going to the high school. He had the bug eye STIs, you know what I mean? The old school STIs, and this would have been 2005 or something like that. So when the STI was just like, holy shit, dude, like that is sick
Right.
as fuck. Isn't like how nowadays the STI is getting pretty commonplace. I fucking in
Right.
Portland, there's literally, I guarantee you, I could go 2 blocks and I'm gonna find a fucking STI.
Right. Go to your local vape shop.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
STIs everywhere. But other than that, everyone had fucking a shitload of fucking F-150s out there, like 1985 F-150s, fucking, a few step side Chevys, people
I
had the
my
90s Outback.
my first like nice vehicle was an 88 single cab Ford Ranger. Now, I mean, granted, for what it was pretty nice at the time. It was like a fucking 20-year-old vehicle, but I kept it pretty nice. It looked good. I cleaned it all the time. I had to take care of it. This is a 20-year-old truck that was kind of a piece of shit.
But dude, back then, if I would have seen anybody with a $10,000 car, it would have just been jaw to the floor. Like, what? You
Yeah,
know what I
where'd that
mean?
come
Like,
from?
I don't know anybody other than those two people I talked about that their parents bought them a nice car. I mean, no one. I was jealous of a few people's cars, but looking back on it, maybe $2,000, maybe. You know what I mean?
Right.
It wasn't that much money.
Well, and I think that kind of situation has carried over even into my adult life. I mean, the truck that I use for work is the nicest vehicle that I have. It's 10 years old. That my personal truck is a 20-year-old Ford. Again, I was making like $100,000 a year and bought a $12,000 truck. So I mean that's
Yeah,
kind of where I sit on it. It's like
I
I'm not gonna spend $60,000 on something I'm probably gonna fuck up pretty hard.
well, especially now because trucks are so asinine. But yeah, I've gone through quite the change because I did what you were smart enough not to do, which was get a good job and instantly go buy a car. You know what I
Right.
mean? It was like the first thing I fucking did was like, oh, I'm making good money. Well, what's a $550 car payment? You know what I mean? Fucking
Right.
and yeah, but now that truck's paid off, I'm keeping that. My plan is to keep that truck and just run it into the ground and then
it's
fucking
it's a Dodge. That'll be like 2 years.
yeah. And I think my new project I've been talking with the girl recently is I want to buy an old. I just miss having an old truck. There's just something so good feeling about getting a four on the floor. Your light blinker or your high beams fucking button on the floor.
On
Dude,
the floor.
fucking, oh, I love having a stick shift. Like
I
old
have
truck, it just feels so good.
I have a 76 Chevy back in Idaho that I use to plow. We use it to plow snow, and it's got the knob down like by your knee that you pull and open, and it opens up vented air from like the wheel well. So every once in a
Huh.
while, if you open it up, it just fills the entire cab with dust. It's like that's what a truck is supposed to do. It's like it's how it's supposed to be in this pickup.
I
But
just I miss the stick shift, man. And a car stick shift is not the fucking same at all.
no.
I love that fucking, I don't know, starting in second gear. Like, oh, it's so fun. I miss it
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, you got to get yourself an old square body Chevy or something.
I've always loved, I will say an old man, Chevys back in the 80s were just such good looking trucks. Such good looking trucks. I love all trucks though in the 80s.
Do me a favor. Get something older than an 80. They're all terrible after 1980.
You'll never convince me. So my first truck was the inline six 87 Ford.
Yeah.
And oh my God, that fucking truck was so fucking nice. And everyone, I mean, I'm not the biggest car guy, but everyone I've ever talked to is like one of the best motors ever made, ever.
Yeah.
That 300 inline six is fucking money.
I sent a meme. I sent a meme to a couple of my buddies. We all had. I had a 90. I had a 1990 with the inline six, the 300 inline, and it had a 4-speed in it. And I can't remember exactly what the meme was, but it was Skeletor, and he's like, "Oh, you want to run me out of oil? and float my valves and accidentally mix diesel in. And then he leans in real close and he's like, I like that shit.
Dude, so mine had the four speed.
Yep.
I raced so many fucking people in high school, and that truck smoked everybody. But I'd only do it as soon as you were starting to come out of third gear, it was over. But
Yep.
fucking second and third gear, I'd smoke anybody. Any of the cars anyone had. That fucking second gear, that truck just threw you back in your seat, and it was fucking gone. So I'd always race people, wouldn't do the quarter mile, because you're going to smoke me in a quarter mile. But if I can just go here to the next stoplight, oh, it's on. You know what I mean? I'm going to fucking dominate you.
Was it? And it was a half ton. It was a 150.
Yeah. Yep. This is a half ton. Yep.
I had like the exact same truck. Mine was a 90. It was a single cab short bed. So we called it the Cookie Monster because you could just fucking cut cookies all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah, dude. Yeah. It didn't matter. Fucking. It didn't matter. Rain, shine, dude. Anywhere I could do a burnout. Anywhere. Yeah. Fucking.
I had 410 gears in mine, and I drove it. Me and my friend Sheldon drove from Sandpoint to North Dakota in that thing. And like floored in fourth, driving across the flat part of Montana, it would maybe do 65. But it's like screaming. We were getting horrible fuel mileage. But yeah, just like you said, from 0 to 40, it did awesome. And then after 40, it was like, it's going to take 4 minutes for us to get to 55.
Yeah. And I think I could get to 65, but it would scare the shit out of me in that 87, because after about 55, the truck starts getting some weird fucking rattles, you know what I mean? And it's like, why are we going 60 miles an hour?
Yeah. I think kids need to have shitbox vehicles. It'll teach them a little bit of responsibility in their life. Every single one, they should all leak a little bit of oil, so you have to fucking pay attention to your oil. I have a truck that anymore, honestly, I don't even change the oil. I just swap filters. So I go through so much oil in it. But if I don't do that, then the truck will die. It's like I was talking to a friend. I was like, I really want to tear this motor down and clean it all out, but at the same time, I don't want to get rid of the sludge because that's probably the only thing holding it the fuck together.
Yeah, I want one. I want to get an old truck real fucking bad. And I think it'd be fun just to have a little project car to fucking work on. But I'm sold on, I know you fucking are going to hate it, but dude, I miss, because I also had the 87 Dodge and I fucking loved that truck. But both the trucks. I'd honestly, anything. I love 87. That year for all the trucks. The Chevys, Ford, and Dodges, I love the way they look. I think they're just great fucking looking trucks. I'd like a Dodge. Put like a fucking little lift on it, some 35s on it. Oh, fuck yeah.
My opinion when it comes to trucks is if it's older than an 80, it's fine. They were simple. They were reliable. Almost every single thing on that truck was something that not only you could go to your local shop and get, every part you could go to a Napa or any local parts store and you could get everything for it. But they're simple. Now you'll get into things people don't like, which is not a single one of them had emissions on them. They ran like shit. They drank fuel like you wouldn't believe, but you had to pay attention to them. They require almost constant tinkering, especially once you get to them. When they're 25 plus years old, it's like anything is going to break. I mean, the screw that holds this. My Chevy has one speaker in the center of the dash. Now, in order to get that out, I had to take the whole fucking dash out, and the speaker was just rattling around in there because all 4 of the screws that held it in there were snapped off. They just weren't even attached to anything anymore. It's like, now I gotta get tiny little screws out to put a speaker in so I can listen to a cassette tape. Come on now. But yeah,
Ah,
I love project rigs. They're a blast. They're my favorite.
well, and all those old fuck, dude. That Ford and that Dodge were fuck. Yeah, it's so insanely simple, so stupid. You could my Ford. You could fucking 3 people could crawl in that hood and close the hood. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Fucking thing was the
yeah,
simplest fucking thing of all time.
yeah, yeah. My Chevy's the same way. I can climb inside and put my feet on the frame next to it, like right in between the fender well and the engine. There's enough room for me to get my feet on the frame, and I can mess with the distributor or pull the carburetor out, or do anything that I need to do while I'm in there. It's perfect. Try doing that with my Tundra. So I had to do a water pump in that Tundra, bro. That was terrible. Changing the radiator's a pain in the ass. Everything on the
Yeah,
new ones is just a giant pain in the ass.
well, that's yeah. Anything on any new car, fucking diesels scare me a little bit. The new diesels, when I don't know, you see people tinkering with that shit, and it's like there's just so many fucking things in the hood. It's just insane. And
Well,
like I
that's
did the last
a
big
lot of
one,
people. A lot of people give Ford a bunch of shit because if you want to work on it, you just take the whole body off. So they made taking the body off easy. They're like, here, you unplug these 4 giant wire plugs, disconnect your steering, and disconnect. You pull some shift linkage, 6 body mounts, I think, and you basically just hoist the whole cab off. And you're like, I'm just going to work on this whole thing. It's great.
oh, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't know they did that.
Now it makes it a little hard for a dude working on his shit in his backyard, but I mean, if you're ingenious with a tree and a chain hoist, you can work on your truck pretty damn easy.
Huh? That's actually pretty rad. Kind of extensive if you just need to do something not that
Little,
big.
right?
Yeah.
Something little.
Like, cause I did I fucking hate working on cars, and luckily that is the fucking nice thing about buying a newer car is you really don't have to fucking work on it, all that much.
Right.
But,
Right.
um, the last one I did was a 92 Honda Civic, and the water pump went out, and that shit was fucking god fucking awful. It was the last thing up. You had to take the harmonic balancer out, the
Oh yeah.
cruise control, everything had to go. You had to take the tire off in the front to get a fucking wrench through a tiny little hole in the wheel well to get and that's how you do the harmonic balancer. And
Yep.
then it was so dumb. It was like I had to do 20 things to get and the water pump is mounted to the block, to the block, and then harmonic balancer, and then all the other pulleys come off of it.
Yeah.
I fucking hated that shit.
Yeah.
And that Honda never ran right again once I put it back together. It wouldn't do the huge dips because that's the water pump went out, and it would just go blah, 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 blah. And I was like, looked it up, and they're like, oh, your water pump's going out. I'm like, okay. And then I never got the timing back right again. Fucking ever. It ran, but it didn't run right.
Right. Right. Me and Tomas did his. We redid all the timing. He had I think it's a 2004 Ford Focus, and we had to do the timing in that, and we did it in a parking lot in it was like April in North Dakota, so we were just starting to get decent weather.
Oh.
So it's like, okay, it's sunny, it's not windy. Okay, get all the tools together. Let's go fucking double team this thing and get it done today. And it's like a 5-hour project to do timing. Whereas like on an old Chevy, like you're talking about, dude, you can do that with one eye and one of the AAA battery flashlights. You're like, yeah, that's good. We're good. It's fine.
Fuck being a mechanic. So did you see? Did you see the Rolling Stones' new top 500?
No.
I'm sure you've heard about it.
Oh yeah, I know what it is. But I didn't see the new one.
They just redid it. The last one was in like 2012, I think,
Yep.
is the last 500 one they did. So here it is. and there's a lot of controversy, and I definitely have some things to say about this list.
Are we going over all
I'm
500 of them?
No, I'm going to go through the first 14 or so. So, in number 1 spot, you got Respect by Aretha Franklin. Number 2 spot, you got Fight the Power by Public Enemy. 3, Change is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke. Like a Rolling Stone, Bob Dylan. Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana. What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. Strawberry Fields Forever by the Beatles. Get Your Freak On, Missy Elliott. Dreams, Fleetwood Mac. Hey Ya by Outkast. 11, God Only Knows, Beach Boys. 12, Superstition, Stevie Wonder. 13, Gimme Shelter, Stones. 14, Waterloo Sunset by the Kinks. That is the dumbest top 10 I've ever heard in my fucking life. 1, Missy Elliott, get the fuck out of here. I mean, okay, it's a pretty big song. The one that really irritates me is Fight the Power by Public Enemy. I have never even heard that fucking song. And I know like rap people obviously have heard it. You can't have the number 1 song that literally, I guarantee you 60 to 70% of the population has never fucking heard. My parents would be like, who the fuck is Public Enemy? Anyone from 36, 37 and up that didn't listen to rap, not a chance they've ever heard of Public Enemy. I had no idea what that song was, had never heard it in my life. My girl was surprised by that. Uh-oh. The ghost is back.
I'm a ghost. He's coming out here trying to show me YouTube videos as I'm sitting here trying to do a podcast.
So, Public Enemy... Okay, so Respect by Aretha Franklin, still number 1 spot. Like, maybe. I don't like that pick. The Fight the Power, Public Enemy, that is some fucking woke ass bullshit. That's not, all they did on this list, it's so obvious, is there has to be more black people in the top 10 than there is white people, which is the fucking stupidest reason to make a list. I don't give a fuck. That is what's happening with this list, and not just coming out and saying that, which no one is, because that's not politically correct. That's fucking stupid. Public Enemy does not belong on top 10 songs of all time. Fuck you. I'll get on board with Superstition, Stevie Wonder. Maybe. Even then, that's a hard fucking one. And then even Strawberry Fields Forever. That's the Beatles song that you're going to put in the top 10. Not Let It Be. Not fucking Come Together. I don't know. Like, Strawberry Fields Forever is a great song. But the Beatles has bigger songs than that. Smells Like Teen Spirit, I can kind of get behind that one. Like, that one makes sense. But yeah, so What's Going On by Marvin Gaye, I totally disagree with. Missy Elliott, fuck you. Now, Outkast in the number 10 spot with Hey Yeah, I still don't think it belongs at number 10, but I think that's the most accurate one that I've said so far. Like, Missy Elliott, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's so stupid. Gimme Shelter, Stones, I kind of agree with that. The Beach Boys, God only knows, don't agree with that. I don't know. It seems like some woke bullshit. The number 1 song going to Aretha Franklin, I don't know.
Dude, that's a good song, and you know it.
That one maybe, but Public Enemy, go fuck yourself. The Marvin Gaye one, it's not even his best Marvin Gaye song. I don't get that. Get Your Freak On.
You need to go listen. You need to go deep dive Public Enemy and fucking and just get in touch with your. It's like a black Rage Against the Machine. You need to just go love on him for a little while. Go listen to him for like a week.
But okay, Totes, and I'm not saying that they're not a great band or a very prolific band in the rap community or in music in general, but to get the number 2 spot for all of music ever, that's insane.
They literally shit talk Elvis in that song.
Fucking like Frank Sinatra. Where the fuck is Frank Sinatra on this list? Like, come on, dude. Like,
you can't have Frank Sinatra. Only Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah, I just totally disagree with this. Totally disagree with that list. I think it's so stupid. And I think I'd said on a podcast like 3 weeks ago, and I just didn't understand. Someone brought this up to me, and I misunderstood what they were saying, or they misunderstood what they had heard on the radio, because they said that I understood it as the Rolling Stones, like Keith Richards and shit, said that Aretha Franklin's Respect is the greatest song of all time. And I think we talked about it, not me and you, but me and Brad. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And then I saw this list and like, oh no, the Rolling Stone magazine. Now that makes more sense. But yeah, totally disagree with it. It's a dumb list. And yeah, I'm not about it.
I'm going to have to look that up and see what else is on there.
I mean, it's just obvious. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 black people in the top 10. Shut the fuck up if that isn't completely deliberate. You know what I mean? That is deliberate. And to me, it's so racist. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, well, it's equity. You know, it's equity. Things have to be fucking 50-50. And it's like, you're ruining art. You're just ruining art by just artificially inflating people's music.
Do you feel discriminated against because
I do feel discriminated against? It's just, and then
how does that make you feel? Do you want to burn cities down yet?
I do.
See where it comes from?
Whatever. It's a dumb fucking list. So something else that, and I heard about this next topic is I heard about this on a Joe Rogan podcast a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And I can't remember what Wu Tang member it was. If it was, I mean, it was either RZA, Red, or Method Man. It was one of those 3. I want to say it was Method Man, but it might have been RZA. I don't remember, but it was him. And then they did it with the dude, what's that guy's name? The guy that did all the comedy sketches with Dave Chappelle and the Chappelle Show. The guy that does the "I'm rich, bitch."
Rollins.
Yeah. Anyways, they did an episode with Joe Rogan, and I had never heard this story. And one, I'm not a big rap person, but I do really enjoy Wu Tang. I think Wu Tang is one of the greatest rap groups, if not the greatest rap group of all time. Their shit is so... I realized from the little bit of dabbling I've done in rap music is I realized I am an East Coast fan for sure. I think East Coast rap was way better than West Coast rap. Like Biggie is... to me, Biggie's probably the GOAT when it comes to rap. I fucking love Biggie. And then Wu Tang is just next level. And a lot of it just has to do with their beats. Whenever they they're picking their beats, they just kill it. I love the New York style beats. But anyways, they were doing that episode and they told this story that I had never heard of in my life. But I wish, I'm sure I'm going to have Brad talk about this when he gets back, because I'm assuming he's going to have more information about this. And I don't know how much you know about this, but there's the dude the hated guy for the pharma companies. He somehow had bought the rights to this Wu Tang album. It's already been recorded. It's done. And no one's ever heard the album. They don't have Wu Tang. None of the members of Wu Tang have the rights to the music, and it's never been released. And there's a full album that he was like the hated dude. Everyone hated him.
The big pharma bro.
Yeah. And he's a real cunt. And he's like a young guy. He's like 35 years old or some shit like that, and bought the rights to that. And no one's heard the music. And it's a crazy story. And I mean, they went off on it on that one. And I was just like, what? And I remember Joe Rogan, like, what do I have to do to buy it? You know what I mean? Like, I'll fucking buy that shit. You know what I mean? Fucking.
Right.
But anyways, on the other day on the fucking, I don't know, somewhere I was reading it or watching it, is this like crypto group fucking, did I save any of that? I don't understand either. So I don't really understand the whole backstory behind the Wu Tang and and what this album means. And then also this group just bought it for $4 million, which seems like a really low amount of money to me for something that I feel like potentially could be worth so much more than $4 million dollars.
For an unheard Wu Tang album, that seems incredibly.
Yeah, I would guess more like $50 to $100 million for that.
That would make sense.
But yeah, this crypto group, I didn't save any of it. This crypto group, and it's like a weird group. They're like, from the feeling I got from them is like, they're like, they're just a bunch of like crypto nerds, hackers. I don't know, just nerdy ass computer people who have created this group, and they just like, I don't know. I don't really know. They just do like in their eyes good for the community, almost like a V for Vendetta type internet crew. I don't know, just a bunch of. They call themselves like degens and shit like that. It's like people who spend a grip of their time like coding and you know, they're the miners, you know, super big into mining shit and fucking I don't know. But anyways, this group just bought it. And I don't know what they're going to do with it, but they essentially, I think they're debating amongst themselves how they're going to release it and how they're going to do it. But now it's out of that dude's hands, so that's good news. And this group had said, like in a press conference or whatever, is something like they want the people to be like a part of the album or something like that. So I don't know exactly what that means. So I don't know if I think they're just going to release it streaming free. You know what I mean? I would assume. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do, but they got it. There's all these pictures, and they got like this fucking like gold case thing that it came. It was an interesting thing. Like what happened, it was just a few days ago, is doing the exchange is, I guess it was like 15 fucking like U.S. Marshals and shit that all went into this room, and they had to go listen to it and fucking make sure that it was legit before like money was exchanged to buy this. It was like a weird little situation. So they like all these.
I feel like U.S. Marshals would not be like the ideal group of people to tell if a Wu Tang album was legit or not.
Well, it was like a lawyer goes into a room with like 15 U.S. Marshals, and they bring this like CD in. You know what I mean? And like. Make sure nothing happens to the CD. You know what I mean? Like
who the fuck had a Walkman for that dude to just fucking like?
Well, no, the story I was reading too is they like that was like part of the funny thing with it is they had to like go out and buy a fucking Walkman to like listen to this album.
Yeah, I bet. I found mine not too long ago. Speaking of Walkman, I found mine, and I don't know how, but it still turns on. I put batteries in it probably in 2000, I don't know, 6 maybe. Still turned on. Yeah. That's there. Shout out to Walkman.
I fucking had a drummer dude come over. This guy who hooked me up with this drum set I got, he came over and like showed me in a detailed way of, I don't know, setting the drum set up. And I thought I knew pretty good, but he's a much better drummer than me and showed me a lot of things I didn't know. But anyways, he has his metal band here in Portland, and he's like, here, I'm going to give you a CD. And I'm like, I don't have a CD player. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this CD. Like I was like, my computer doesn't even have a fucking, like I have a $1,500 computer, and it doesn't even have a disc drive on it. Like, it's just, we're kind of over that. You know what I mean? Like, why do you need a CD? And I was like, there's one CD player I have in everything, and it's in my truck. And we're real fucking close to that leaving. You know what I mean? For that being no more.
I'm pretty stoked about the one I got in my truck. There's a 5-disc changer in that thing.
Whoa!
Yeah, classy.
Shit. Is it in the trunk or in the back seat?
No, it's in the head unit. You put all 5 of those things right in the disc.
Shit.
Yeah.
Do you remember the cars? That was such a weird thing where they'd have the box in the trunk that you'd put all your CDs in.
Yeah, one of my buddies that I went to college with had one that held like 12 of them in the trunk, and you had to like, I think you had to pull the spare tire out and then pull part of like the carpeting
to put your
side.
In.
Yeah, and then there's just like this giant box that you can fit 12 CDs in. It's like, that's like this much space. Why Why is this thing the
That
size
shit
of
was so
a
dope.
desktop?
I remember seeing that shit in like 98 for the first time and was like,
Yeah.
what? You could put 12 CDs in there? Like, this is insane.
Look how far
Ah.
technology's brought us.
Well, shit, I'm out of shit.
I didn't
You have,
prepare anything.
oh, it's all good.
The only thing I thought about was right before we did this. I was like, I should buy some Eagles gear, and I'll just sit over here and strictly pretend to be Bradley. It's like I won't acknowledge.
It would have been hilarious.
I should have. That would have been absolutely perfect. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't. I'm sure that now I said that he's gonna have a panic attack and be like, "Oh my god, Vince is gonna fucking identity theft me."
Yeah, Bradley's down watching the fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lucky
Yep.
dog. I think it'd be. He was like, it seemed like he wasn't really enjoying the idea of Florida, and me and you were talking about this. Maybe some backstory for other people is me and Vince here. We game a lot. We have like a group of 4 of us that game all the time. But we were just talking about Florida last night, I think, and Brad seems to not really enjoy Florida, and a lot of people have hate towards Florida. I think Florida is one of the funnest fucking states. I love Florida. It's such a cool state.
I told you this last night when we were talking about it. I personally feel like I would fit in with the Florida man vibe that Florida gets. It's just, dude, I'm fat and I don't like hot weather. I don't. If it's sweaty outside, that's not okay. It's like if you just walk outside and you're instantly sweaty, no. There's zero drive, none whatsoever. No drive for me to be there. But Florida's pretty cool. One day I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna fucking kill an alligator. I'm gonna jump out of a boat and I'm gonna knife an alligator. It's gonna happen.
There's so many fucking alligators. It's crazy how many fucking alligators there are in Florida.
I was watching a video on YouTube the other day with this dude walking around. I can't even remember what he was using. He might have been using a bow or maybe a slingshot or something. And he's just smoking iguanas.
Huh. I haven't seen an iguana down there. There's a lot of geckos everywhere. Just fucking millions of geckos. You see those fuckers everywhere. Yeah, but I went to a lake with my parents and we did a fucking airboat ride. And the guy on like the little, the guy doing the tour, it was saying, he said there's like 5,000 lakes in Florida, or some, it's a ridiculous number of lakes in Florida. And on average, most of them have like 3,000 alligators inside each lake. And it's crazy. Like, what? Yeah. It's like, don't go fucking swimming in any lake in fucking Florida. Like, no, fuck that noise.
That sounds fucking terrifying. Well, I mean, I've seen videos online of like the alligators that like just leisurely stroll across like a golf course. It's like that's a Volkswagen driving across
most of
course.
Them, from what I did, is the actual monsters are super rare. Right. The average one is sitting at about 5 feet long from tip of tail to tip of its snout. Because we saw probably.
You got to give me like 2 minutes. I have got to take this dog outside, but you are more than welcome to continue speaking. I will be able to hear you, but this dog is.
We'll just do it. We'll just do a pause right here.
All right, sounds good. From them, I'm so jealous that you can smoke and sit there and do this. I'm on my third one of these little nicotine things. Just sitting here.
Why don't you own the house? Why don't you just smoke inside?
I do not want to smoke inside. Do you have a cat?
No, it's my cell phone.
Oh, Jesus. I was like, what the fuck? No, dude, my grandpa used to smoke in the house and it's disgusting to me. Like I don't even like smoking in my vehicle, but I do it like almost out of necessity.
I agree. Smoking inside is disgusting. I'm in the garage right now.
Right.
So I feel a little better, but it's still drywall. Going in someone's house where they chain smoke indoors is fucking pretty gnarbar. But I definitely will build. My dream house will have the next house I get or whatever is because I had when I lived in and I've told this story on this show before, but I used to live in the cat house. There's 40 cats in the house, and that house was any smoking house. You would rather go into that house than this house. Like this house was fucking narbar, and yeah, I had this room. I fucking repainted the whole room just to try to cover up the smell that had soaked into the walls, and then fucking like fucking hardcore soaked. It had wood floors that had been pissed on, so it was like in the wood. And fucking, I did like ammonia and let it sit on there for like fucking an hour. You know what I mean? To like try to, and I'd gotten the smell out of the room pretty good. And then what I did is my brother was growing pot up there, and he tore his whole grow operation down, and I took his fan. He had those 12-inch ducting fans, those bad motherfucking fans, and he had a carbon filter. And you know, normally in a grow room, you run your fan and then go through all your ducting, through all your lights, and then at the end you run it through a carbon filter, and the carbon filter fits right on your line, and it's a 12-inch or a 10-inch or whatever the line was. And then fucking all I had to do is I just took that fucking carbon filter, set it on the ground, and just stuck the fan right on top of it and would plug it in. And I can't remember if I was pulling or pushing, but it didn't really matter either way, whatever way you did it. And fuck, instantaneously, you couldn't smell a fucking thing in the room. And I could smoke a cigarette, and you could walk in right after I smoked a cigarette. Guarantee you didn't smell the cigarette. Like it's fucking
amazing.
So my plan is to build one of those, like a permanent one of those, in a room inside a house. I want it so bad.
And just have a smoking room.
Yeah, it's like a bar. You know what I mean? Have a filtered air room where you can smoke weed, smoke cigarettes, play video games, do whatever the fuck you want. Essentially, make a bar in a house. It'd be so nice.
A Beaves's man cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
and I've thought about doing it here in the garage, because if I sit out here, if like me and a friend sit out here and they're drinking and chain smoking, it gets pretty narbar in here, you know.
Yeah. I'm all for smoking in the shop. I'm all for smoking in the garage. I'm all for smoking almost anywhere that you can. The fact that I can't smoke at a bar anymore drives me crazy, because there's nothing I like more than sitting alone in a bar stool with whatever amount of liquor is in front of me and just rolling through like a pack of smokes.
Man, I miss it so much. It's so funny talking to Oregonians. I mean, it's kind of a national just hatred of smokers that's going on right now, but it was kind of funny moving to Oregon. Whenever I'd talk about, I'd be like, man, I miss going to a bar and smoking a cigarette. And I have never said that to anyone in Oregon where they didn't go, that's fucking disgusting. Like, just hated the idea of it. But dude, and fuck, Sandpoint's changed a lot. Fucking, is there even a bar left that you can smoke in now?
Roxy's used to be the last place you could smoke at.
Has it changed?
It's not Roxy's anymore, and I haven't been in there. I haven't been in there in probably a year. So
can you smoke in the Turvan? I never went to the Turvan.
Nope. I've been to the Turvan a few times. The old Tamo Shantern.
And you can't smoke in there?
No, not anymore.
And you don't know if you can smoke in Roxy's anymore?
Nope. I don't believe so. I don't think you can smoke inside anywhere in Sandpoint anymore.
That's fucking stupid.
At least A&P's like made it easy with their back deck. You can smoke on the back deck.
I was gonna include all this, but I guess my cigarette smoking just drove you crazy. You had to go smoke a cigarette.
Yeah. I would love to sit right there and smoke a cigarette with you over Zoom, but I can't bring myself to smoke in the house. Every once in a while, when it's miserable fucking cold outside, like if I fucking wake up in the middle of the night and I want a cigarette, I'll go in my bathroom and I'll open the window and I'll fucking smoke out the window in my bathroom. But
my favorite thing was in that cat house, and I've done it at a few places. One of my favorite fucking places to smoke a cigarette is like right before you go to bed. Curl up into fucking bed. You have like Netflix on and just that last fucking cigarette. Oh my God. I love smoking a cigarette in bed. It's so fucking nice.
We in that trailer we lived at on, what the fuck was that? Chestnut. We lived in that single wide trailer on Chestnut, and we used to smoke in there. I've smoked in bed a few times. It's I don't know. I don't like smoking inside.
Everyone fucking hates it. I fucking love it. I fucking love having a cigarette indoors.
I mean, I'll smoke inside. Like if I go to someone else's house and they smoke inside, you bet your ass I'm gonna smoke in there. But I don't want. I mean, it probably sounds stupid because I'm sure the smell is there anyway. But I don't like my clothes smelling like it. I don't like walking into my closet and being like ugh, or my bed. I don't like my bed smelling like it.
I get it.
But at the same time, I'll chain smoke 3 packs while I drive across Montana.
Driving and not smoking is super fucking hard, especially, I'm sure out in the middle of nowhere, it's the same fucking deal. I rarely have to deal with that. But sitting in fucking traffic, it's just bumper to bumper traffic. It's like, I have to smoke a cigarette right now. I'm going to fucking kill someone if I don't smoke a cigarette.
If I lived in a place with bumper to bumper traffic and I ran out of cigarettes in traffic, I would probably be one of the guys that would go nuts and go on a shooting spree in traffic. If the cigarette doesn't come out, the guns are.
The worst, there's 2 things. One, you don't run into a lot, but the worst is in bumper to bumper traffic when you end up having to go to the bathroom really bad. That's like the worst feeling. Because it's like either I take an exit and add a half an hour to my trip, you know what I mean? By just getting off the freeway right now. And it's like, well, fuck, if I'm going to get off the freeway, I might as well just go to a bar and wait till fucking 7 o'clock because I'll get home at the same fucking time anyways.
Right.
Or running out of cigarettes sitting there. And then it's the same debate. It's like, do I get off the freeway right now and go to a store and get cigarettes and add, 25 minutes to this trip or just stay on?
That's one of the things being in the oil field taught me is it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long you think you're going to be at work. Grab 2 or 3 packs of cigarettes before you leave town. It's like you fill up the truck and you get smokes. You fill and water and water, because there's times where it's been like, well, it's a good thing I got all this shit because I haven't been able to fucking leave this location for fucking 3 days. Yeah, I don't think I don't think I'll ever put myself in a position again where I will run out of smokes anywhere. Like, have you seen that show Alone, where they just they give you a bag and you can take 10 things with you, and they're like, all right, the last person out here, we're just gonna come pick you up and tell you won. It's like, I mean, like, if I can bring like a pallet of cigarettes, like, I'm gonna win. I know.
10 things? Do I get? Does a carton count? Does a pallet count?
Yeah, is a pallet one thing? If a giant box of cartons of cigarettes is one thing, then I'm gonna need like 3 of these boxes, and I mean, put 2 more on reserve. You can take 2 other items out of my bag, and just like hella drop me those other 2 if it gets down to it. But like, we're gonna need these. You're gonna catch me out here smoking fucking skunk cabbage and shit.
Well, I think we wrapped this bitch up. We did an hour and 36 minutes, it looks like. Hour and 35 minutes.
Fuck yeah, that sounds good.
I'm Eric. That's Brad.
I'm Brad.
I believe this is episode 71. I'm not sure. Brad always has it on a little thing up here, and I always forget. But
he's so professional. He's so professional.
He is. Sorry that... God damn, that cigarette won't fucking go out. Sorry that we did a 2-week hiatus. Sorry, Brad. I know Brad was getting irritated with old Eric, but it's hunting season, and I really wanted a deer. But we love you guys. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you so much, Vincent, for being a part of it.
Hey, I'm here to carry the weight, bro.
Here to carry the weight. Well, we love you guys, and until next time, bye.
Adios.
A lot of dudes, just some undercover actress. I don't fall for it, I'm privy to all your tactics. Yeah, so try again, this time take a vitamin. Yeah, invite them in, welcome to the lion's den. And I'm Mufasa, big boss in charge of coming in like a bull. You see me raising the stock up, yeah. So baby, you gon' need some patience. I already won, now I'm just making a statement. Damn, baby, why your mans keep hating? You asking about the cake, you here for the celebrations. And I ain't fishing, I ain't really into baiting. I know they all wish I take away they maiden, but sorry I'm taking me and my lady mating. She look me in the eyes and tell me how much she loving on my confidence, yeah. It really shouldn't be no arguments, cause you're now viewing the greatest of all time, saying I can't get better, I promise they all lying on my confidence. Yeah, that's right. Look, I think it's time you start using your common sense. Everybody watch out, cause the bomb is lit. I got that confidence, that's right. Confidence, yeah, confidence. That's me. Hold up, yeah. I'm sorry if I stutter, yeah. My brain move a little faster than others, yeah. I even keep a close eye on my brothers, cause sometimes it's your blood that turn into blood suckers, yeah. And I'm on a big mission. My whole team got a plate up in the kitchen, yeah. I'm talking everything, I make all the fixings, yeah. They come a long way from where they come up missing. I blame it on my confidence, yeah. Promise I'm really this astonishing. And yeah, you're now viewing the greatest of all time. No need for thank yous, the pleasure is all mine. That's my confidence, yeah, that's right. No downplaying my accomplishments. You call me arrogant, I take it as a compliment. I got that